Imagine this, it's the first week of the month. You open your bank app and boom, the very first salary of your life is sitting there. Your heart races, you feel rich, and 100 thoughts cross your mind. Should I buy that iPhone? Should I treat my friends? Or should I save it all? But here's the harsh truth. What you do with your very first salary can set the tone for your entire financial life. Mess this up and you'll spend years living paycheck to paycheck. Get it right, and you're already building wealth from day one. In this video, I'll break down exactly what to do when you get your first salary in India. From understanding taxes to building a budget, from planning savings to avoiding rookie mistakes, I'll give you a step-by-step blueprint you can start using from the very first month. So stay with me till the end, because I'll also share a simple money formula that even India's top financial planners swear by. And if you apply it from your very first salary, you'll be far ahead of 90% of your peers. Let's start with the not-so-fun part. Taxes and deductions. You might have noticed that the amount credited to your account is less than the salary package your HR told you. That's because of deductions like Provident Fund, professional tax, and of course, income tax. Here's how it works in simple terms. Your CTC, the cost to company, is the total amount your employer spends on you, but your in-hand salary or take-home is what you actually get after all these deductions. For most entry-level salaries in India, you may not even fall under a taxable slab initially, but if you do, you can reduce your tax legally by investing under sections like 80C, 80D, and 80CCD. The most important thing to understand is this: don't ignore your payslip. Every deduction written there tells you something about your future money, like PF being your retirement savings. Now comes the fun part, budgeting. Most people blow up their first few salaries on lifestyle expenses, and by the 20th of the month they're already broke. Don't let that be you. The easiest budgeting system for beginners is the 50-30-20 rule. It means 50% of your income goes to needs like rent, food, and transport. 30% goes to wants like shopping or entertainment, and 20% goes straight to savings and investments. But if you're in your 20s living with your parents and don't have many responsibilities, you have an advantage. Instead of 20%, you can actually save 40-50% of your salary. Trust me, this one decision will compound into something huge later. Let me give you an example. If you earn 30,000 per month and save even 10,000 consistently, you'll save 1.2 lakh in a year. In 10 years, without even investing, that's 12 lakh. But with investments, this number could cross 20-25 lakh easily. The first thing to do with your savings is to build an emergency fund. This is money kept aside for situations like job loss, medical emergencies, or unexpected expenses. Ideally, your emergency fund should cover 3 to 6 months of your expenses. Keep it in a separate savings account or a liquid mutual fund, so it's accessible but not easily spent. Along with that, get health insurance. Yes, even if your employer gives you one. Why? Because employer insurance ends the day you leave the company. A personal health policy ensures you're covered no matter where you work. The mistake most young earners make is thinking, I'm healthy, I don't need insurance. But one medical emergency can wipe out years of savings. Don't take that risk. Now let's talk about the biggest wealth building decision you'll ever make, the difference between saving and investing. Saving means keeping money in your bank account or fixed deposit. Investing means putting money in assets like mutual funds, stocks, or ETFs that can grow over time. If you just save, inflation will eat away your money. For example, 1 lakh today will be worth only about 50,000 in 20 years due to inflation. But if you invest smartly, that same 1 lakh can grow to 4 to 5 lakh or more. For beginners, start with SIPs, systematic investment plans and mutual funds. Even 1,000 per month is enough to get started. Apps like Grow, Zerodha, or Paytm Money make it super simple. This may sound boring, but listen carefully. If you start planning for retirement with your very first salary, you can actually retire decades earlier than most people. For example, let's say you invest 5,000 every month starting from age 22. By the time you're 60, at an average 12% return, you'll have over 3 crore. And if you increase it gradually, this can touch 5 to 6 crore easily. The best part? You don't need to be a finance expert. Just be consistent, set up an SIP and forget about it. Time will do the magic through compounding. Remember this golden line: the earlier you start, the lesser you need to invest. Delay it and you'll have to work much harder later. Now let's talk about the rookie mistakes that almost everyone makes with their first salary. Mistake number 1, lifestyle inflation. The moment people start earning, they immediately upgrade their phone, bike, or wardrobe. Result: their salary increases, but their savings remain zero. Mistake number 2, falling into debt traps. Credit cards, personal loans, BNPL apps. They look attractive but carry massive interest rates. Avoid them unless you're disciplined enough to pay in full every month. Mistake number 3, ignoring skill investment. Your salary should not only fund your lifestyle, it should also fund your growth. Spend a portion on courses, certifications, or side hustles that increase your earning potential. Let's do a quick live example. Imagine you earn $25,000 as your first salary. Here's how you could split it. Needs 50%, study $12,500 for rent, food, transport. Wants 30% are $7,500 for shopping, Netflix, outings. Savings, investments 20% are $5,000 into SIPs, emergency fund, and insurance. But if you live with parents and don't have rent, you could instead put $10,000 straight into investments and still enjoy your wants with the remaining. See how small decisions can accelerate wealth? So let's quickly recap. First, understand your payslip and taxes. Second, use the 50-30-20 rule to budget. Third, build an emergency fund and get insurance. Fourth, invest early to let compounding work. And fifth, avoid rookie mistakes like lifestyle inflation and debt. But here's the twist, this is just the foundation. In my next video, I'll show you how to actually grow your income beyond your salary using side hustles and smart money hacks. You don't want to miss that. If this video helped you, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with every friend who just started earning. The earlier they learn these basics, the better their financial future will be. And don't forget to check the description. I've added links to beginner-friendly investment apps, free budget templates, and playlists that'll take your money game to the next level. Remember, your first salary is more than just money. It's your first step toward financial freedom. Use it wisely, and your future self will thank you.